Fellow Toastmasters and our guests. In the context of finance, what do you say is rich? If a person lives in $1 million home, are they rich? If someone drives a $50,000 automobile, are they rich? What do you say is wealthy? Numerous large homes across the globe, private jets, and servants, as one expects from Holland. These luxuries may be nice, but they make one wealthy. In most cases, it does. But most wealthy people don't live such lavish lifestyles. What is rich? $800,000 house, $250,000 vacation property used a couple times a year, $125,000 retirement funds, $100,000 in automobiles, $50,000 in boats occasionally used, $25,000 in a private club, $10,000 watch, $1,000 suits, all leveraged against a $200,000 a year job. This is the rich we see every day in Charlotte. What is wealthy? $250,000 house, $500,000 in retirement funds, $20,000 in automobiles, probably less than $1,000 in all clothes, $50 watch, no debt, $4 million liquid net worth, not including the personal property. Self-employed or business owner netting over $200,000 a year, not including the earnings under $4 million. And by the way, at 5%, it's over $200,000 return on $4 million alone. These folks are all around us too, but you never know it. Using these pictures, would you rather be rich or wealthy when the economy turns sour? It doesn't take $4 million to be wealthy. If your annual expenses are $40,000, then you're wealthy with as little as $1 million in liquidable assets. If your lifestyle requires $200,000 a year, then you need at least $5 million. How do I come up with these numbers? Divide your annual expenses by 0.04. That's drawing only 4% from your portfolio annually. I use 4% draw because inflation is about 4% annualized. And a decent portfolio manager can easily beat 8%. Therefore, you can live your lifestyle forever and never run out of money. Okay. Now I bet you're thinking, great smart boy, now all I have to do is become a millionaire, and I can retire. I grant you the sarcasm, but I don't concede the point. If a couple has a total expenses of $40,000 annually, includes everything from taxes to Christmas, and any earnings above this, then can go into savings and investing. Let's start a young couple, just starting their careers, a police officer and a teacher. The first year starting income is $60,000 a year. That gives us $16,000 to save and invest, factoring in the taxes on $20,000, the extra $20,000. A good reserve is 6 months' expenses. So our starter couple spends their first year just building a reserve fund. Starting in year 2, they get a 5% pay increase. Considering inflation is about 4%, it's pretty modest. Being a diligent saver, 50% of their increase goes to savings, 50% goes to lifestyle. So 5% of $60,000 is $3,000, and tax is $2,400. 50% of that is $1,200. Our couple's monthly savings now is about $1,430 for a down payment on a home. At the end of year 2, they buy our starter home for $75,000, putting $15,000 down. Starting with year 3, the couple starts investing their savings. These kids are young and have a multi-decade plan, so they're investing good growth mutual funds with a long track record of beating the market. And we use 12% annualized returns for our calculations. Fast forward this couple 10 years, and where are they? A couple's gross annual income is approximately $103,000. Your annual expenses are about $66,000, and you're saving over $37,000 a year, or over $3,000 per month. Their liquidable net worth is just under $500,000. Yes, I made up the word liquidable. So how about fun? Liquidable assets are assets you don't require for daily living. In other words, they're assets that can be used in investments, but they're not used against your lifestyle. They have to be able to be converted to cash. For example, you can't count your primary residence in your automobile as a liquidable asset because you need transportation and shelter. So back to our couple. Now they're in their early 30s and halfway to being millionaires. If their income and expenses remain the same, no more raises for the next 10 years, their net worth in the early 40s is over $2 million. 5% of $2 million is $100,000 a year. A couple is now wealthy in the early 40s. What do you think they'll be in the early 50s when they retire with full pensions? What makes a financial plan, or what was the financial plan of many Americans? I'm just waiting for Ed McMahon to show up with my check. Ed McMahon recently passed away. He was 86 years old and broke. He almost lost his home to foreclosure. Most estimates had his lifetime earnings exceeding $100 million. He made over $100 million and died broke. Wealth is not income. Wealth is assets. Assets that you accumulate over a lifetime. Assets that earn for you when you're ready to stop earning. Fellow Toastmasters and honored guests, take stock of your financial assets and liabilities. What do you own? What do you owe? Are you accumulating debts or assets? What is your financial plan? Will you be wealthy? Will you win with money? Thank you.